Hello, everybody. Good morning. How is everybody
Morning.
doing? Welcome to my Friday morning sprints. So, I am going to let my lovely co host go ahead and introduce themselves before we get started.
Hi, everybody. I'm KaShay. I write short stories and poetry and blog posts. Just don't even know what I'm working on yet. Kind of just now waking up. So, I'm here though. Good morning, y'all.
Hi, good morning. I'm Dahlia DeWinters, romance and horror author on the side, and I'm just glad it's Friday. Like KaShay, I don't know what I'm working on today besides remaining in this chair for the next 2 hours, so we'll see.
And I am the Naked FireFly. I took out my headphones because the headscarf was fabulous, and it was either headphones or the scarf, and I'm gonna go with the scarf. And so, I am a contemporary writer of romance, women's fiction, mystery, and middle grade fantasy. And I do dabble in short stories, but not like Cash over there. Let me see. Let's say hi to people, and then we can talk about getting started.
Gee.
All right.
Wow.
Hi, Miss Catalea. How are you doing, Catalea? I said that right this time, right? All right. So she's at work. She said, hit that like button. I mean, if you
Thank you.
I would appreciate it. I'm not going to force you, you know, give you an offer that you can't refuse.
You might consider pressing that like button.
YouTube told me that we're on. Whoa. That was
let me see. Devin is here. Howdy, Devin. Eva is here. Good morning. Novel Nana. Good morning to you, and thank you so much. We try our best.
Oh.
And Aphrodite is here. Hi,
Hey, Aphrodite. And Betty.
Yes, and Betty is here too.
Betty got cranked up this morning.
Right, she was ready for this. All right, so she'll be working on the business of writing today. And if you want to, share what you'll be doing in the comment section as well.
Oh, I like that, Devin. Gorgeous.
Right, I was about to say Devin and gave us a new name.
He's a good front man for us.
We're going to go ahead and take that. We're adopting that, Devin. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Trademark.
Yes.
Right. Glow Fridays with the Naked FireFly and friends.
Oh, because it's Firefly and Glow. Look at that.
Right. We're glowing too. Right. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And see, Devin, I'm not naked. I told you I would not be. This is not what I do. Debbie's here. Hi, Debbie. And yes, everybody has to say hi. So if you want to share what you'll be working on today, anything in particular y'all gonna be working on today, ladies?
I know I'm brain dump since I'm just now getting up and getting it right for the first sprint. I do have 7 open short stories that kind of need to be closed, so I'll probably work on those. Don't judge me.
I know, but hey, I am far from.
And look, I can't judge you because I got a few projects that are looking at me like someone will get finished.
Yeah, I counted them last night, and I was like, "It's only 7 from January. This ain't including all the unfinished stuff. This is just from the beginning of 2020. I need to get it together."
You know, it's only February. You know, January was a rough year, so you know we starting now.
January was a rough year, man. Like January was like
a whole year by itself.
Felt like a whole 365 and 31 days
just by itself. That whole month. Debbie is working on a script for Wolf Moon. Her comic.
Ah, the comic.
Have you decided what you're gonna work on, Miss Dahlia?
Work on clicking open for the words and seeing what I have to do. Now, actually, I'm probably going to check in on my class this morning to see what the response was to my character development sheets.
Okay. All right.
Ooh, how's your town coming?
My what?
How's your town coming?
Oh, I can't talk about it. You know what? No, that's what I'll work on today. That's what I'll work. Thank you. That's what I'll work on.
You're about to say, is it that rough? Okay.
Oh, KaShay is so organized, and she showed me all her OneNote stuff, and I was sitting here just feeling bad.
Did she show you the Trello? She made me feel some type.
No, she only showed me the OneNote.
She made me feel some type of way. I was like, I had Trello forever, and it's just like I'm not using this.
I like shiny little software things, but I really need to just use one at a time. So I'm using OneNote. So she showed me the OneNote, and I'm like, wow, I'm just an underachiever here for real. I need to get on it. So that's what I'm going to work on this morning.
That's how I felt when she showed me her Trello. I was like, you know what am I doing with my life? Why do I
know, right?
Man, y'all, the OneNote has been 5 years in the making. So there's that. Like, it's a lot of work that went into the OneNote. Trello was some good YouTube videos. It's like learning how to apply that.
The fact that if you don't think about using it, it kind of just sits there collecting.
Oh yeah, no, you definitely have to actively open it up on a regular basis. Boy, if you don't stop biting me.
Okay, Titan, we're not doing that today.
I'm going to send him a Kong that he can bite on.
Y'all chastise him for me. I'm tired.
The novel Nana is working against some things out of her brain. She's going to get some stuff organized and do some bullet journaling. I have not done bullet journaling in a while. And I can't even say the word right. That's how you know I haven't done it in a while. Aphrodite kids have been hounding her to create a web comic for months. Then get on it, Mom. What's wrong with you? Let's go.
You just want to get up here? Thank you, because you're doing too much.
Oh, I just wanted, because KaShay reminded me backstage in my shirt. Today in Black History, Malcolm X was assassinated at the Audubon Ballroom in, I want to say 1965.
Mm-hmm.
And my shirt.
Peace be upon him. Peace be upon him. Okay, that's what they would say.
And his family.
Yes. Peace be upon him and his family. I seen a picture of his oldest daughter with a picture of him on Facebook yesterday. It was one of the most beautiful pictures I've seen. Like, it was just her, like, with a picture with him, and it just was beautiful.
He had gorgeous daughters.
He did. Well, he was not a bad looking man. So
I have to give that. Hi, Michael.
Good morning, Michael.
Hey, Michael.
I'm just going to finish editing my only one bet. I keep forgetting that's your story. And Hemingway will be doing another in pro writing.
Oh, here's another Trello fan. Catalea loves Trello.
Hey, Trello, man. And using it as a writer changes the game. Because I sure wasn't using it to be productive.
Oh, my goodness.
Look, you are making Aphrodite question her life. Your Trello and your OneNote.
I know, right?
Hi, JC Henry and Dana. Okay, JC Henry, I think you're new. So, hi, welcome.
Yes, welcome, JC.
Nice to meet you. And hi, Dana. How are you doing? Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Dana.
We got the fist.
Hey.
Eva says she's working on a website's layout today. Web keeps going out, so it's going splendidly so far. Oh, yeah, internet. It's beautiful.
Hey, you shouldn't look at my hair. That you shouldn't do.
Oh, look at
Titan. About Malcolm X. He definitely was not short on the looks. I mean, he wasn't. His wife
something about a black redhead.
That's right, Detroit Red.
Right. It's all right. So I've asked everybody else what they're going to do, and I have not decided on myself what I am going to do. I guess I will work on a project in the making that I've been working on for a bit. I am not going to talk about it, not right now.
Oh, it's a surprise.
Yes. So I am going to go ahead and start planning that out, because if I don't, my brain is literally going to torment me until I get it out there. So, yes. Trying to think. Let's see today if my computer will allow timers, since my computer, internet, and timers don't seem to get along. We're gonna try.
You gonna make me sneeze?
That's you.
I'm trying to get it.
Who else is here? Let me see.
Sneeze.
Did I get everything? That's a sneeze.
Yep. And he just curling up even more.
I know he's content. He's content right there.
Sorry, y'all.
Bless you.
You good over there? I don't know why I said sneeze you. The kids say sneeze you, and then I meant to say bless you. Bless you. The kids
Sneeze you.
I'm gonna go get some algae medicine. I'll
They
be
say
right back.
sneeze you. They don't want to say bless you, and so they just like sneeze you, and I'm like, okay,
What's that mean? Like, okay.
okay. I mean, it's whatever. And they got me saying it, so I'm so used to
Sneeze
saying
you.
it. I'm just like, wait, that's not the proper term. Bless you.
Tell you, they make you say things. It's like, what? What are we even talking
Right? It's
about?
like it didn't make sense when they said it, but then they got you saying it. It's like, wait.
Exactly. Now you're like, what's wrong with me?
Yes, mystery project. No, Aphrodite, you will not know now. It is a secret. Shh.
Dana is dozing because she says it's a rainy day.
We've had enough rainy days. Today is probably one of the first days that we got sun here. So you know what? I don't want to see rain for a good long while.
Yeah, it was cloudy the beginning of the week. It gets cloudy in the afternoon and it acts like it's going to snow. I know it snowed in North Carolina. Supposedly we're getting snow up here, but we haven't had a good snowstorm this winter season at all. It's probably waiting until,
It's gonna
I
wait
don't
till
know,
spring,
March,
and then it's
April.
like,
We've had
ooh,
snow as late
look,
as
here's you
April.
some snow. Right? It does not involve conlang, this particular project. However, another project that I have does, but this one in particular, my secret project, does not. See, now I got even saying it. Sneeze you. I don't know why I said that. It is catchy, and I am going to find a timer. I know what I'm looking for.
My nose is not
Dana's
catchy
making me
either.
want to go to sleep, back to sleep now.
Now I'm going to go ahead and just use this ocean one since I can't find the one I want right now. And I'm gonna get started. So we're gonna go ahead. Dup, 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 dup. No music. Dee, 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 dee.
I got dog hair all over my keyboard. Oh.
Tell Titan he needs to dust. If he's going to sit here and
Exactly.
Go.
he needs to go ahead and participate in the chores.
Where you guys shop for pre-made covers? I do not shop for pre-made covers.
No, I always get mine done.
What?
I know there's a self-publishing covers thing. I have to look in my bookmarks. If I find it, I'll put it in the...
I have not shopped for any covers yet, and that's probably one of the things on my list I need to do since my book is with the editor. You need to go ahead and look for some covers.
That might be helpful.
Yeah.
So it'll be ready to go.
You try to release this summer, you kind of need a cover for people.
Yeah, I know, right? And I'm sitting here like, that's at the top of my list, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna get to it tomorrow. I'm gonna do it today. I promise. Before I go to bed.
Let me see when I find that thing.
Aphrodite needs to make another timer. That's what she said. I like what Dahlia made too. Both of y'all made very nice timers.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think I got Miss Dahlia up to 40 views on her.
I think you did. I was like, ooh.
All right, we're going to go ahead because my cough just wants to kill me. And get started. So we're going to look at the ocean and we're going to go ahead and get started.
All right, then.
Don't do this today, Internet. This is not today. Okay, everybody sprint.
There we go.
Okay. So how did everybody do?
I started a page in my OneNote for my world building. I'll put some stuff there too.
Okay.
A few things.
She said I'm using it today.
Better than what I had 15 minutes ago, I tell you.
So I walked dogs. I wrote 228 words. I put on some coffee. I took my medicine. I did all the things during that 20 minutes.
Wow, that's a lot.
That's a lot. That is a lot to do.
I'm a little out of breath.
Okay, I understand. Let me see. Where do we start at in the comments? Talk about yarn. Talking about making the baby's first blanket, and then after that, he'd be right back because basically Betty is not trying to cooperate with the whole multitasking thing. So they're trying to make her mad. She'll be back, after she gets her that, like she got some sense. Eva was saying a local bookstore is making a plea for supporters, so the numbers are dropping. So she's going book shopping. Wow. I love local book shops. If I was there, they definitely would have my support.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna tell the boyfriend we need to go to the local bookstore today. I just want to go smell the books. Well,
that's the bee in there. You know what? Whenever I say that, my husband looks at me like, I'm like the smell of ink and paper.
Luckily, my boyfriend understands because he likes books like I like books. So
that's a good match.
Yeah. Right. And he be trying to write too, y'all.
Oh, gotta look. Tell him that he need to go ahead and get on some of our spreads.
That's right.
Novel Nana has a grandson, and he's wanting all the attention this morning. He is 4 and a handful. Oh yeah, 4-year-olds just want to be in your face.
Yep, all the time.
With all the questions in the world.
Debbie got 162.
Why?
They don't even ask questions. They just want to be in my face looking at me like, I'm like, please stop and go away. Why are you looking at me, you little stalker? Anyways, Debbie got 162 words. And then Eva was answering the question. I got, let me see, a page done. And then I kissed hubby. Hubby came home. And I think that's about it. Oh, and I took this sip of water.
Yeah.
I can stay hydrated. Anyways, here's the question. This one today is about characters. What is your character's greatest accomplishment?
She is one of only two freshman dancers chose for the line ensemble during football games. So that's like one of her biggest things in the book.
Okay.
Circle back to me. I'm trying to choose one. Oh, I'll just choose this one. The one from my zombie novel, Loving Among the Dead. She actually made her way back from her college in Philadelphia to her home in Princeton, New Jersey by herself during the first few weeks of a zombie outbreak. That was her greatest accomplishment.
That is a great accomplishment.
That's a hell of an accomplishment.
Right.
Right. That is a hell of an accomplishment.
Right. That part. Let me see. My character's greatest achievement is that she is the youngest in her class, studying to be a natural healer. So usually the people are older and like in their 40s or stuff, and she's like way younger. So she started like in her teens, and now she's in her 20s and almost finished. So
good.
So that is her greatest achievement right now, her greatest accomplishment. Michael finished Hemingway edit. JC got 227 words and made coffee. I'm trying to stay away from the coffee. It's hard. It is hurting my soul.
So, now mine's percolating over there right now.
Yeah, do the percolator.
Novel Nano found a remote. to grandson's TV and call Tubby, figure out how to cast to another TV, and help grandson record his very own video of him and his toys and let him watch himself. That is entertaining the child right there. So he's really into Thomas the Train.
They're 2, they're 4, they're 6, they're 8. Shunting trucks and hauling freight. Red and green, brown and blue. They're the really.
I hated watching Thomas the Train with my son because of his logical brain. He'd sit there and question everything. He had Thomas the Train, but he wanted to question, why were the kids doing this? Why was the mayor questioning this? You already know that the trains are
and why is the mayor's wife voice a man? Okay, because that's Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, right.
I remember one time they were doing something on Thomas the Train, and it was her birthday, and she was talking like this, and all of a sudden she goes, "I don't really want to do these things on my birthday." I'm like, okay, y'all should have re-recorded that.
Yeah, I remember that because my son
on my birthday.
Son was like, "What's wrong with his wife?
She has a cold, kid. She has a cold."
Right. All I said, you know what? I don't know. Maybe she just got a little passionate about her birthday and just I don't know how to answer that for you. So let's just say Thomas the Train was not one of those that we watched all the time because of the questions. Novel Nana's character's accomplishment is surviving. Surviving is an accomplishment. And she agreed with you about the song. She hears it about 100 times a day.
Yep.
Michael's character's greatest accomplishment is allowing himself to trust men again. That can be hard, especially if you've been hurt by them.
Exactly.
Right. Exactly. Let me see. I'm trying to give StreamYard a few more minutes before we start another sprint.
The funny thing about Thomas the Train, though, now I think he's computer generated, whereas when I was watching, because my youngest is 13, when we were watching it, they just showed the faces, no mouths move or anything. But now they're like, the mouths are moving, and it's really kind of an uncanny valley type of thing, and I don't care for it. I don't like the computer generated.
I think if that one would have came out with the mouth moving, I think it would have been a better conversation, because when the mouth wasn't moving, that was one of the things he asked. Why is their mouth not moving? Like their eyebrows are moving. He said, but their mouth is not moving, and they clearly have mouths. And I'm just like, shh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just
remember that big one, Diesel, who was the big bully? I'm like, they need to put him out of the yard because he's come pushing these little I got indignant at one point. I'm like, no, he got to go. Diesel.
Like somebody needs to push him back.
Thank you.
Eva says her MC struggle is with her perception of having no earned compliments. Breaking away, I suppose, is what she sees as her biggest accomplishment. Breaking away can be.
Isn't that a movie?
Okay, it wasn't supposed to be accomplishment, not compliments.
Not compliments.
Breaking away is
Isn't that a bicycle movie from the 70s? Never mind. I'm dating myself.
I was about to say Breaking Away can't be an accomplishment, and I want to know what bicycle movie we talking about now.
I thought it was Breaking Away was a movie about some guy riding a bike in a race in the 70s. I'm not going to try to rack my brain. It's from like it's some 70s movie, coming of age comedy drama. Oh, 4 male teenagers. That's not the movie. Never mind. That was not the movie I was thinking of.
Eva said English is only her first and only language. Apologies. English can be complicated sometimes.
Can be. It is. English is complicated. It is a hard language to learn.
It is.
Even for English speakers. So we understand your pain.
I mean, we got to go through 18 years of it.
Right. Thomas was a ventriloquist. Basically, that's how the show made it seem. To point out, just like, we're not watching Thomas. We're going back to Nick Jr. Who needs this? We're done.
Face? I miss Face.
What'd you say?
Face on Nick Jr.
Oh, yeah, Face. Like, he was... Yeah, I miss Face, too. Nobody understands Face. I tried to explain it to my kids, and my kids just looked at me like, "Who?"
Face put me on peanut butter and bananas. I won't forget that. Peanut butter and bananas. Peanut butter and bananas.
I was like, Face on Nick Jr. I said he had like this. He took up the whole TV, and he was just a face, and he changed colors whenever he talked, and they were just like, so what was he supposed to be doing?
Yeah.
I was like, the host for Nick
He was
Jr.
like the intro. He was like the introduction to the next show. And
They were. They just kind of looked at me like, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I took another 4 years. I have no excuse. Now, I don't care. To the day that you die, English is just a hard language. There is no way that you can master it.
Ha! KaShay.
The main character's greatest accomplishment is pushed away from me until I continue. She hates
Maybe
me.
she needs to be talking to.
Yeah, we might need to take her out back to the woodshed.
That is a great accomplishment just for a character. We're going to go ahead and start another one so that KaShay can have time to go find her character. Tell her character to go sit down somewhere like she has some sense. We're going to do another sprint.
You don't run anything here.
That part. It's like, you going to let me tell this story today. Ooh. All right. No, pause. Stop it. Okay, we're going to start another one. Ready, set, sprint.
Yay.
All right. So, how did everybody do?
I got 400 words and made my coffee.
Okay.
Listed some more businesses in the surrounding area. I decided that the city hall and the post office are in one building together. So yay me.
That's awesome. Okay. All right. And I wrote another page.
Yay.
Yep. We'll see how far that goes. And then, I started also like the last minute or so, started making a list of all the projects that I need to be working on, ones that I've already done, and ones that need to be worked on. Because I'm like, I feel like there's a project that I'm missing.
Yeah.
There's always a project that's missing.
And I feel like there is, and I'm not sure. I was like, I'm going to come across it when I'm not thinking about it. Ooh, as a matter of fact, I just thought about it. Let me write it down while I'm thinking. Okay, and I'm going to, let's see, ask the next question while we're waiting on everybody else to tell us what how they did. What is the most important element to your character, such as, or an example, family, love, career, blase, blase, blase? What is the most important element to your character?
Family.
Okay.
Family is really, really big to Ashari. She comes from a Hispanic and Black Baptist home, so family is huge in that thing. They're all very, very close.
Okay.
Probably, if I'm going on the same character from before, just self-preservation. That's her most important element.
Okay. I'm gonna go on the same character as well, and the most important element to her would be tradition, with upholding tradition and following it to a T. She gets kind of nervous whenever she has to step away from it for even just a second. And Catalea is on break.
Debbie?
And Deb got 4 words and finished placing down the base colors for her current page of Wolf Moon.
Nice.
I can't wait to see this. Aphrodite hasn't dropped back in yet.
She's coming. Betty's just like
giving her a hard time.
Yeah, Betty said it like, nope, not today. We are not multitasking. I do one thing at a time.
We are quiet in the chat today. What's going on, folks? Are you working that hard?
I was about to say everybody's probably finishing up.
Yeah.
Right. I'm in the middle of a good sentence. I can't stop now.
Hey, I've been there before. I'd be like, no, I can't respond to them right now. I got to finish this.
I gotta keep going. I'm feeling that lipstick, Miss Dahlia.
Say again.
I'm feeling that lipstick.
Oh, it's NYX, NYX something. It's around here somewhere. It's that lip. It's not lipstick. It's that wand. It comes in a wand. It's like lip stain or something.
Oh, okay. It's still beautiful.
I forgot what the name of it was.
Catalea said most important element to her character is family and career. She has a locket that holds her father's picture in it, and she wants to get out of the city she's in and move to the capital, where I guess he is. Oh, I've seen that before. I've seen that brand before, but okay.
Liquid suede.
JC says first character it's career and then turn to love. Michael started to go through the process of the pro writing aid edits. I told you they were still working. They were just like, wait, no, give us a minute.
I know, right? Is more opportunity.
More opportunities. Okay, I got you.
Okay.
Devin, I'm never not multitasking. I think that's
same.
all of us, right? I was about to say, I think that's a little bit of all of us.
Yep.
Facts.
The most important element to Michael's character is feeling safe and belonging. That's an important element. Yes, it is. Yeah, I was about to say, we usually all multitask. You see me over here, and I'm like, this is my list Camera.
Cameron, there we go.
Right. And I'm not done. I'm sitting here like there's still some more projects that I know I forgot to put up here. And I still got to think about.
Man, Miss Dahlia got to see all the shorts that I done started that ain't got no endings.
I don't even dare show my started ideas on screen. I'll be too embarrassed.
And look, these are just like the little names I gave them, or the names just temporary. So it's short stories and novels. And I'm sitting here like, there's still some more that I'm forgetting.
Right.
I gotta go back and find the rest of them and write them down. Yeah, so that was a fun list to do. Because I'm like, I need to hang it up somewhere. So I'm like, okay, no, we need to work on this one next and stop.
Right. So you can keep it in mind. And it's not like some writers think, oh, this is a big failure. But think of all the ideas that you have. The problem is you're going from one to the other. You have to just choose one or four and choke the life out of it until you move, rotate among.
Right.
Four. Well, I read some book where they said that you can work on, in order to avoid writer's block, you work on up to 4 projects at a time, and you have 4 projects open. So when you get bored, when you get bored with one, or you get kind of stagnated with one, you can click over to the other project and start working. And when you have that, your mind supposedly, subconsciously is working on the other projects, even as you're working on this one. Just like you're typing, all of a sudden you think, oh, in that other story, she could do A, B, and C. So just switch over to there and type that in there.
Yeah, that's usually how it works for me. It might not work in that process for me. It's more of, I have 3 projects open in my mind, maybe not on the computer, and I might be working on one. If I get bored with it, I'll close it and then start dabbling on the other one. But usually what will happen is that I might work on it a bit, go take a break, go get some water or something to snack on, and then my brain's like, now let's go work on that other one right quick. But we already got started. No, you want to go work on that other shiny one. Let's go work on the other shiny one.
And it's right there for you to go on.
Yeah, but I don't like to go through all that.
But you should do it. I'm telling you, I read it in a book.
I mean, I do it because I get bored. I know I get bored. And I'm just like, I have an attention span that's like pretty short when it comes to projects. So I'm just like, we're going to work on this for a bit and we're going to go ahead and go to the next one. Because if not, I'm going to get frustrated with this one.
And give up altogether.
And never come back to it. We read this one? No, we have not read this one. Debbie said, main character of Wolfman's most important element is family. Family is usually a very important element in most stories. Yeah. Especially
trying to get one, get away from one, belong to one.
Yep. Very much so. And I see that we can do some more spreads.
Yeah, it's only 11:15. I'm actually getting real groundwork done. I'm impressed with myself. Because usually I'm over here fooling around, to be honest.
Sometimes we have those days where it's just like, I really want to work, but I don't want to.
But I am just fooling around. Let me change the font.
Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and we can set up for our next one because Cash over there look like her fingers are itching and she's ready to go for the next one.
She's very serious.
Monster that she got to be fighting something. She's just like, nah.
So I'm like, I drew out the campus for the university. And I drew like part of the city and sketched it out. And I know I saved it in OneNote somewhere and I'm trying to find it.
That's what that focus look is. That's what that focus look is also.
Because I wrote it so long ago that I got to go back into 2015, 2016. And at that time, I was writing every day. So it's like
a lot of stuff.
All this stuff I got to go through to find it.
Yeah. I actually need to go ahead and create a map for my romance because it's going to be a series. And I'm like, I need to stay focused on that series.
You know what, y'all? My dumb ass just realized where the map was. So I'm looking at where I'm at here because it's set in Jasper, Kansas. Why didn't I look in Law School Chronicles where the book is set on the campus?
Yeah.
That would probably help.
That would help. That would have helped. Y'all, don't judge me right now.
We can't judge you because we do. I mean, you saw me the other day when I just realized there was another shift key. I was like, wait, there really is. Right. sit here and judge nobody. It's one
We
of
are
those.
all living in glass houses.
Man,
Right.
back.
So I cannot sit here and talk about you.
You had another shift key. I
Nah,
forgot.
I'm about to
I had
send
actually
y'all
forgotten
email.
about
Y'all
that.
about to see this.
But see,
Y'all like,
I have, for some reason, I had forgot that there was a shift key. And I'm like, I'm on the doggone computer every day. I'm like, how I forget about the other shift key? Until Cash says something. I'm like, wait, there really is another shift key. I know I've been sick for too long. Been away from the computer
Right.
too
long. There's 2 shift keys, 2 alt keys, 2 control keys.
The crazy part is I already knew that. I was like, dang, that sickness really had me down for a whole week.
Yeah, because I'm looking at my keyboard now, but there's only one window key.
Only one window key.
Yeah.
We're teaching everybody, don't judge us.
That's
Everybody
right.
has this moment.
We all have our moments. That's what this is all about. We
That's
all
right.
have our moments.
All right, let's get ready to sprint. 3, 2, 1,
Go.
sprint. Okay, everybody. How did you all do?
I am over 1,000 words for the day. I don't know where I was before we started. Trying to organize these short stories and plan some stuff out and whatnot. It's going. I'm not saying it's going good, but it's going.
It's going somewhere.
Yeah.
Started to work on another character development template. I have to work on the antagonist now. And I decided, well, I might as well stop doing the fun stuff of world building and work on this. Yay.
The antagonist is fun. We have Miss Morgan Lee join us, and she's not feeling well. And it seems that hubby has been sick all week, and she's hoping she got. I've been there. I'm still recovering.
You just come off of that catching the cooties from your husband?
I don't know what it is. They just breathe in the air and we catch it. I don't know what it is. Miss Dahlia, she looked like she managed not to catch her husband's.
No, I got it. It caught me after Tuesday, after my live stream. Yeah, I was down for the count.
I don't know what it is.
He had his over the weekend. Well, nobody was home to take care of me, though.
Yeah, everybody was here, and I still had to take care of myself and everybody else.
Now that's a dang shame.
But everybody was down. That's the crazy part. I was like, so there's nobody that can help each other. We can't help each other.
Exactly.
We all sick.
So my boyfriend is one of those people who will carry germs, but he won't get sick. So like whenever his kids are sick and he comes to see me, I'm not sick while he's here. But as soon as he leaves, I am down for the count. And it'll take 2 more days before he finally gets sick. But it's like, you the only person I go around.
Wow.
I don't leave my house for nobody. Like, you bringing me your children's cooties.
Novel Nana is leaving us. Bye, Novel Nana.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
She has life things to do. Devin is working on stuff for one of his writers groups. Oh yeah, you do have she has her hands full. She has a 4-year-old, 3-year-old, and an 18-month-old. Yeah, you got little ones.
Jesus, be a fence and some riddling.
Please. Debbie gave hubby some attention before he left for school.
Oh, y'all married people out there, it's so cute.
Morgan got 300 words. Hi, Tamara. Tamara just woke up. We wanted to show support. Happy birthday.
Hey.
How you doing? Thank you for showing love and support. Novel down the left. Michael's still editing. And yes.
He's a carrier.
He's a carrier.
Yeah.
Patient Kierra.
Let me see.
And that's why at my desk is my own little bottle.
I got maybe 2 paragraphs done this time because I kept getting stuck. So I was just like, I know it's also because my eyes hurt just a bit. Nap time. That's what that is. But that's okay. Here's another question. Do you think someone could be a writer if they don't feel emotions strongly?
Yeah, I don't think you could be a very good one.
Yeah, because you have to be able to transfer that emotion to the page and thus to the reader.
Okay.
If you can't feel it, it's going to be hard for you to put that into words.
Into words, right.
How does everybody else feel about that? I personally think that we're like, once you learn how to write, you're just a writer, but it takes a certain skill to put all of that into a story.
Yeah, no. That's what I'm saying. I think you could be a writer. I don't think you'd be necessarily a good
one because you can't feel the emotions. Yeah.
But
I mean, you could sit there and write he was mad or even get the emotion thesaurus and say, well, his eyebrow crinkled, but if you don't feel it, you're not going to be able to actually display it. So,
well, like, so even for there's in the short story where the girl she has flashbacks during writing a paper for school. I wrote it from third person point of view the first time, like describing what I would see. And then the second time I went back and wrote it as if I was going through it and what it feels like to deal with flashbacks in the middle of writing something. Being able to write that second one made it so much better than the first one. Because I could put the emotions in it. I could know this is what you feel in this moment. This is what happens. It's so much better than she sat there hyperventilating. Because right. So
I got you. Absolutely. And let me see. I was about to say StreamYard taking a sweet time. Okay, there we go. Michael, y'all know what the whole patient zero thing is a myth, right? Are you talking about us being sick? Yeah, I'm learning that.
No, I was talking about the horror movie, actually, but...
Oh, the horror movie?
There's some horror movie. It's called Cabin Fever, Patient Zero. It's off the in the cabin fever. You know that one where they all dissolve into blood bags. It's in that series. And I guess they were talking about the first guy who ever had it, or he was a carrier and didn't give it. It wasn't a very good movie.
I think in theory it's a real thing. Because, I mean, everything got to start from somewhere. So in theory, I think it's a real thing, but...
Like Typhoid Mary.
Or like Patient Zero for the coronavirus. There was one person.
You know what? When I first heard about the coronavirus, I'm sitting there like, is that a new beer? Like, what are we doing?
Wow.
No, everybody was. My timeline was like, so it's a virus you get from drinking Corona? What's going on? How does this work?
Like, I was trying to figure out what was happening. I said, why would you even name that virus?
I know, right?
That, like, knowing what you know about Corona. I'm like, okay, then that's what we're doing today. It's all right. Trying to see, and of course, and we're waiting for StreamYard to catch up. But because Michael just put
them hit all at one time, you're gonna have 10 comments. You got.
I know, right? Rolling.
Because I see it on my phone, and I'm just like, I'm trying to give StreamYard,
the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, but I'm sitting here like, okay, now the comments are coming in a whole lot quicker. There you go. All right, so for the question, Michael said, as a person who is empathetic, I can't relate. I mean, I'm an empathetic person too. So,
I can't relate to not feeling anything strongly. Like,
right.
When I'm angry, I'm hella angry. Like, when I'm happy, I'm hella happy. Like, I just feel it hella big.
Right. The irony in that sentence is appealing to me. Yeah, I mean, I'm just wondering and I bring up the question because I've heard so many people say, and I'm sure everybody has, anybody can be a writer or I can be a writer, but like these are the most unemotional people, and it's like,
no, anybody can't be. Okay, so I'll say anybody can't be an author. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Anybody can be a writer. Not anybody can be an author. Like, that takes some real skill. It takes some real time, effort. Like, It's not something you just wake up and do.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, the way that but at this rate, it's going to make it seem like anybody can be an author at the rate that it's going, because unfortunately you have to filter through the trash to actually find those that are good, that are actually
that is part of the reason why, like, I want to be traditionally published so bad, because I feel like, and this is not like shade or anything like that, because I've thought about self-publishing and I still think about self-publishing, but because so many people think that anybody can be a writer, and you have the ability to put your book out there now without editing it and doing anything, like, that's part of that for me. Like, I don't want to be lumped in that category. I don't want people to think that just because I like to write, I went out there and put a book. Like, nah, that's not.
No, it's like your craft. That's who you are. Your passion. Right, like, you're not just gonna put it out there. You're gonna take your time with it.
And that's what I've noticed between people who have done writing as a hobby and have put out books versus people who have been writing their whole lives or majority of their lives. Like those of us who have been writing majority of our lives, our works are our babies. We're not just putting anything out there. Like we've been working on something for a long time. For people that it's a hobby, it's like, I just want to see my book out there. I just want words out there. And it's like, that's not the same for us.
Right.
That's just from my point of view. Not necessarily saying it's the same for everybody. Just what I've seen.
I mean, I agree with you. I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Because today I go there.
I agree with you wholeheartedly, and I'm sure there's some people there that agree with you as well. Whenever StreamYard decides, wants to,
they're gonna let you know what they think.
Right. I'm just sitting here like it's okay. While we waiting, did y'all want to do another sprint? One more sprint? Because that would be 4. Right?
Let's see if I can get to 1,500 before the thing is over.
All right. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and start another one while I sit here and rewind this timer. Give people time to answer the question. Plus, put in their little 2 cents if they want to. All right. Stop. Go back. All right. All right. And 3, 2, 1. What is going on? What's happening? Go back. I don't want to go to the person's thing.
All right, gremlins. Who gave them water?
All right.
Who fed them after midnight? Oh,
Everybody do.
that was
And Aphrodite is back. Yay!
Yay.
Well, I almost finished my character development thing for the antagonist.
Okay.
Fun.
Hey.
That's great. And Michael was having issues earlier with the program. I guess he was editing with, kept saying, kept going to change very hot men to boiling.
If they're boiling water.
It's like, no, this is the word that you need.
Boiling men. That's funny.
You changed the whole concept of the story.
Exactly. This is Silence of the Lambs then?
Cash, did you say how you were doing? Because I know all of a sudden your dog barked. How did you do?
So I'm ending the stream with 1365. I realized that all the typing I was doing to organize these short stories ain't gonna get me nowhere. I need to write it out by hand, draw it out, sketch it out, like actually physically do it. So that'll be what I'll be doing today. Cause yeah. But out of that 1365, only 300 was brain dump. All the rest of it was to actual projects. So that makes me feel a lot better.
Woo-hoo. And I had to go take care of mommy and wife things. So that was what I did for that last sprint. Let's see. While we wait on what everybody else was doing, here is a quote: "Don't waste your time looking back. You're not going that way." Ragnar Lothbrok. Broke.
I just asked Lot's wife. Turn back. You just never know what might happen.
If you do not recognize this quote, it is from the show Vikings.
Vikings? Okay.
Didn't a baseball player say that? I want to say, like, don't look back, something might be gaining on you.
Something along that line, yeah.
That was the quote.
This one in particular is from a movie or from a TV show that I just liked. And I just liked always when they said that. I'm like, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Satchel Paige, don't look back, something might be gaining on you.
Oh, now that's a Black History Month. There we go. Satchel Paige. Come on now, Negro Leagues.
Let me see. Aphrodite got some checklist boxes ticked. So, progress.
That was a lot of words right there.
I know, right?
I actually said it this morning. I said, mean words. Words are my enemy today. It is okay. And Devin is mocking your dog.
Yeah, nah, doing the most. One of my so have y'all ever watched Westworld on HBO?
I started watching it and then
what is it?
Stopped.
Westworld.
It's still on?
It's a bombshell. It's the bombshell. It's on. It's supposed to be season 3 dropping this year.
Wow.
But one of the quotes from it, you made me think of like good quotes that I love. It says, one of the quotes I love, it says, "You can't play God without being acquainted with the devil." And I love that quote, because the whole point of the show is like, you know, they create these robots and they give you a human-like experience. Like, you get to do all the horrible stuff that horrible people do when they feel like they ain't gonna have no consequences. But the whole point is they're creating as God created. And so I just love that quote, because it's like, you know what? Huh.
I mean, it is true.
Even God and the devil was best friends at one time.
There's some truth to it. Aw, thank you, Aphrodite. I love the fact how you're trying to take the fault, but I already know me and words are being enemies today. I think I was trying to talk to my kids and they were just sitting there like, what? What word? I'm like,
can you repeat that?
You knew what I was trying to say. Words are my enemy today. That's okay. All right, so I think we're going to go ahead and close out, wrap this up, because I'm sure people want to get throughout their day. I'm trying to think, does anybody else have a sprint today besides Sarah's tonight?
I think that's the only one coming up.
Yeah, because Alec canceled his, right? He doesn't do his anymore.
I don't know.
Because I thought he had one on Friday afternoons, but
he usually has them in the afternoon, but I don't know if he's still doing them. And I want to say there's another person, a new person actually, that does theirs on Friday as well. Don't get me to line. However, majority of you probably already know where that schedule is. Where that schedule is. So let's find that schedule. Look at me. I'm done. So let's go ahead and do our outros because words are done with me. I'm done.
Ms. Dahlia, you want to go first this time?
Oh, why not? I'm Dahlia DeWinters. I write romance, give my opinion, and I also write horror on the side. If you are interested in my horror/erotic romance, you can check out Loving Among the Dead on Amazon. It is an old book, but you can still check it out. It's still pretty good. If you like hot sex and zombies, not necessarily together, because that does not happen, you can check that out. If you're into a regular, not so run-of-the-mill zombie story, you can check out Duty to the Dead, which is a short story written by my alter ego, Zame Hill, Z-A-M-E Hill, and that is also on Amazon. Otherwise, I'm glad it's Friday, and thank you all for hanging out with us this morning, or my morning here in New Jersey. And you guys have a great, productive weekend.
So we're not gonna ignore how you just slid another pen name in there real quick. I'm not gonna.
How many am I up to now? 7.
That's 3. That's 3 that we know of. So you got 4 more you ain't told us about? Let me find out you holding out on us over there. Okay. Okay. Gosh. All right. Well, everybody, hi. I'm KaShay. I write short stories and poetry and blog posts. Spend most of the day working on blog posts and excuse me, y'all, and trying to figure out these short stories, trying to get somewhere with them. Y'all can catch me on Thursday evenings at 10 p.m. Eastern time doing sprints every Thursday. And then Sunday, me and Miss Dahlia switch off for Crochet Chit Chat. We haven't decided whose channel it'll be on this week since last week we didn't have it, but you shall see that coming up here soon. So keep on the lookout for that. So yeah. There we go. And thank you for letting me join you this morning. I had a great time.
And thank y'all for joining me. Let me see. Aphrodite was trying to talk about a show on Netflix.
She says October Faction.
Okay.
I haven't heard of that.
I haven't heard of that, but now I'm about to go look it up. And she's probably going to sprint about an hour for a while. And let me see. Eva says, thank you. And she's like Cash about your names. You got all them names. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
she like
Aphrodite over here looking you up
quick.
as well.
Like slid that in there so quick. I was like, wait, I ain't heard this name.
Right. It's like, dang it, should have had my pen ready. Should have been.
Right.
Well, it's actually a reprint of a story that was in it's right here. It's a reprint of a story that was in the horror issue of Black Girl Magic Literary Magazine. Okay. So this was print.
I think just doing the vampire one for March.
This is from Kenesha Williams published this. I think she stopped it now, but I know the story was in here, and I got the rights back and just put it out under another pen name because everybody associates this name with romance. So I wanted to start separating stuff out.
And J.C. Henry, I guess it's saying, you seen it? The October Faction.
October Faction.
Yeah.
I liked it, but the kids annoyed. Yeah, well, you get to a certain point, you're like, ugh.
Well, I'm going to do my outro. I am the Naked FireFly. This is my channel. I do live streams every Friday at 10 a.m. So I would love to see y'all again next week if you want to join me for some more writing or productivity. I got that word today. But anyway, I am a writer of contemporary romance, women's fiction, middle grade fantasy, as well as mystery. And I am working on a project that nobody will know about until I am sure and absolutely positively sure that is what I'm going to do, and that is absolutely finished. You probably won't hear about it until it's out. That's probably out and published. Follow me on Instagram, follow and Facebook and Twitter and all those other lovely social medias. If you have subscribed already to my YouTube channel, go ahead and do that so you can get the notifications about what's going on. Please make sure to do that for these lovely ladies. Subscribe to their channels, follow them on social media, and I know that soon Miss E will be coming back to the live screen. I want to go ahead and let y'all know that once I get this throat together, we're going to have a Miss E come back.
Yeah, we need some tea with Miss E.
Yes.
We need some real tea.
And if you don't know who
not this great value tea we've been getting.
If you don't know who Miss E is, please go ahead, go on my channel, and you'll look her up, and you will see to get your tea with Miss E. So, y'all have a happy writing day.
And happy early birthday to the Naked FireFly.
Yes, my birthday is in 2 days. Thank you. And I am getting younger by the day. We are not getting old over here. And
seasoned.
Right. We're getting very seasoned. Obey. That flour, seasoning salt. That cognac, whatever you want to call it. That paprika.
All right.
Adobo.
On a skillet over there.
We a whole skillet. That's what we're doing over here.
A whole cast iron skillet.
Y'all have a happy writing day. Enjoy the rest of your Friday morning. And love y'all. Have a nice day.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.